Welcome to LA Now, your Los Angeles County news source. The county unveils a new state-of-the-art emergency room. We give you a look inside. Plus, a county librarian gets national recognition for bringing her creativity to work. And a giant saber-toothed tiger pounces into the Natural History Museum. LA Now starts right now. And thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Deneau. 13% of all the local emergency room visits last year occurred in county-owned hospitals and ERs. Now, one of those hospitals, Olive View UCLA Medical Center, is unveiling its new emergency department, an expansion project doubling the ER's current capacity. Perrine Bakshay takes us inside.
A seismic event is taking place in San Fernando Valley. Nothing could predict 40 years after the anniversary of the 6.6 magnitude Sylmar earthquake that destroyed structures at the Olive View Hospital, the same medical center would unveil a state-of-the-art emergency room department.
Again, it was a partnership, public-private partnership, and what we took was from the bad to building something for the good to serve the community of the whole.
The $53 million expansion project will enable emergency medical staff to solve problems caused by patient overcrowding and prolonged waiting room times.
We were working in a facility that we couldn't provide we can provide the care, but it was so congested, and we need this. This is long in coming. Over 20 years of waiting for this to see this become a fruition.
This is the only public hospital in San Fernando Valley, making this expansion critical to meeting a growing demand for emergency room care.
Our sickest, our poorest patients that come in, they usually wait a long time, but now hopefully they won't have these long wait periods.
This county project was completed 9 months ahead of schedule and $1 million under budget. For LA Now, I'm Perrine Bakshay.
The new 31,000 square foot building will feature 20 general treatment rooms and a 15,000 square foot inpatient building for treating long-term patients. Public health officials are concerned about a 50% spike in the depression rate among county residents. According to a recent report, the rise has occurred over the last decade. 14% of county residents have been diagnosed with depressive disorders since 1999. Now, women are affected the most with a 17% depression rate compared with men who have a 10% depression rate. Health conditions such as heart disease and diabetes, as well as cigarette smoking and excessive drinking, often are related factors to depression.
Rates of depression have increased substantially over the last 10 years. They're significantly higher in women than in men, but they've increased overall from around 9% to around 14%. That is, of people who say they've ever been diagnosed with depression.
Now, for more information, go to the Department of Public Health website at www.publichealth.lacounty.gov. LA County needs volunteer healthcare workers in the event of a natural disaster. Now, the Disaster Healthcare Volunteer Program, or DHV, is looking to pre-register licensed healthcare workers to respond to a potential large-scale disaster like the 1994 Northridge earthquake. In such a disaster, the county would need more than 40,000 medical volunteers, making pre-registration essential for a timely organized response. Now, if you're a healthcare professional and you would like to volunteer for the DHV, go to the website on your screen. LA County's Lawndale Library has one of the top librarians in the entire nation. Melissa McCullum recently won the prestigious I Love My Librarian Award. McCullum won the award for her creative idea to build an ocean-friendly garden while educating hundreds of students in the surrounding area.
They love it. They love getting dirty.
Lawndale's community library manager Melissa McCullum is talking about all the teen friends of the library who helped build Lawndale's ocean-friendly garden.
Is that they really built the whole thing during a series of 4 hands-on workshops. So they were here removing the grass that was here previously. They put in the beds. They planted everything. They even installed some of the irrigation.
The students come every Saturday morning from several high schools and middle schools in the surrounding area.
Well, it just gives the local teens around here, something to do, keep them out of trouble. And at the same time, they learn about the garden and they meet new friends.
The thrill of growing their own vegetables is really, I think, what attracted a lot of the teens. And then they use the produce to actually make healthy snacks. So they've made a beet salad and a zucchini stir fry, all sorts of dishes.
An added bonus here at the garden is all these worms. Now, what they do is they take the urine and the droppings from the worms and then put it back in the ground, which makes for a richer soil. Besides learning about healthy eating, the students get a serious education about water conservation by the design of the garden. You see, the garden saves a lot of H2O by using a variety of techniques to keep the water on site.
It's a growing phenomenon, teaching kids how to, where food comes from and how to grow it themselves.
Now, for more information on Lawndale's ocean-friendly garden, go to the website on your screen or call 310-973-3200. 2 local beaches operated by the county's Department of Beaches and Harbors made the list of the top 10 local film shoot locations. Will Rogers State Beach was the 4th most popular site for location shoots last year. It hosted more than 100 separate film and television projects. Also, Dockweiler Beach came in at number 7 on the top 10 list. It generated nearly 100 production projects on its shores.
Not easy to survive on the real one.
Kids of all ages are coming face to face with a giant saber-toothed tiger at the Natural History Museum. Ice Age Encounters is entertaining and educating museum visitors about the fascinating and ferocious creatures. The Ice Age exhibit started in 2008, but the saber-toothed cat only recently pounced into the mix with the help of Jim Henson's Creature Shop. Now, according to the museum, the puppet weighs more than 70 pounds without its puppeteer inside. For more information on the show times, go to the Natural History Museum's website on your screen. And that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned for a list of websites featured on our show. We'll see you next time on LA Now.